Hello, Degens. Welcome to Degenerate Takes XFL Week 3. Bets, locks, and predictions. I'm the Brofect1 AJ. Joining me always is the man with the numbers, sportsbook whisperer, college basketball guru, daddy of the diamond. All hail the king of the links, Mr. Noah Engelbretson, the money train. Noah, we're betting on football again. Life is fucking great. We got college basketball on right now. I get to handicap football.
Damn straight.
Holy shit. I was sitting at work today and I was thinking, holy crap, let me bang my head against a wall. I am losing my mind. This is brainless, blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, oh, I get to handicap football tonight. This is awesome. So, Noah, XFL Week 3, I'm super stoked on it. How you feeling about this week?
I think I'm starting to figure it out. I think we went about 500 last week. I don't have it right in front of me, but
well, I went 3-1 ATS last week. I was about 50-50 on the totals.
Okay, yeah, I think I don't know. I was like 3-1 on one and 1-3 on the other. I think I went uneven 4 for 4 last week.
And hey, new sport, new lines, new teams, not something you can complain about. I think anything over, I think 50% or over is fucking awesome. And so we're being pretty fucking awesome right now, I think.
Hell yeah. Let's get it.
Before we get into it, shout out to the 236 subscribers on YouTube, the 5 of you on Rumble. You guys are all awesome. Thank you for supporting the show. Noah, let's just go. Let's go. We got a Saturday night game. The XFL seems to be kind of trying to figure out which night works best for them. Looking at their schedule for the rest of the year, they throw a couple Monday night games at us, a couple more Thursday night games at us. And so I think they're trying to just get the flow. But we got a Saturday night football game. Seattle Sea Dragons taking the trip to the shittiest stadium I've ever seen football played in, the Vegas Vipers. Vipers are 3-point home dogs, total at 38 points. Noah, what are you thinking about this game?
I'm thinking that stadium is the shit stain on the XFL, and I think the team's not far off. So I'm riding Seattle minus the 3. I think they finally get their first win, get it done. Ben DiNucci does something. And I'm going to go ahead and take under 38 on this one.
I like under 38. I'm taking the under 38 too. Yeah, I gotta go with the Sea Dragons too. I hate that we're both betting on Ben here. And we're kind of being DiNucci dick riders at this point, but the Vegas Vipers are just god awful.
Is it really dick riding when I've bet against them the last 2 weeks?
I guess not. I guess it's all just how you look at it.
No, I just think Vegas is that bad.
They are rough. They're not playing in a good facility. It's going to be a low scoring game. Yep, we're both on minus the 3 and the under there. Let's go. St. Louis Battlehawks, DC Defenders. Your boys, the Defenders. In the early game here on Sunday, Defenders 2.5-point favorites at home. 37 is the total. Battlehawks have come back from a loss the last 2 weeks. Let's not forget that. But you're taking your boys, aren't you?
Do you even have to ask, AJ? Come on. Hey, the quest to be the first 3-0 team in the XFL this season, my boys, DC Defenders, gonna get it done with the defense, as our name says. I think we get up on this game. Seattle gets behind again. There's no comeback this week for AJ McCarron. Shutting it down. And I'm going to go ahead and take under 37 because that seems to be the DC Defenders style, win, but do it with the defense. And I'm going to say we keep it riding.
Again, we do not talk about our picks beforehand. Noah and I literally got on before we recorded and talked about college basketball. I'm also on the Defenders minus the 2.5 and the 37. The Defenders have been able to close, and that's what we have seen. The teams that don't play St. Louis well, they have not been able to close, and I think the Defenders will be able to close. And I'm also riding under 37, Noah. It's going to be another low-scoring game. The XFL itself has been low-scoring. Yeah, under 37 and 2.5. We're both on that. Moving to the afternoon game, the largest spread we have seen in the XFL this season, Noah. We're looking at the Orlando Guardians going to the Arlington Renegades. Renegades 8-point favorites at home. 8-point favorites at home. Largest spread we've seen. 37.5 is the total. I got to be honest with you, Noah. In my quest searching for an XFL team, this is my last week. This is all I got, and I have gotten it down to 3. I have gotten it down to 3. Okay, I'm between.
Who's our last 3, AJ? Who are our 3 finalists here?
I'm between the Roughnecks, the Renegades, and the Defenders.
Oh, baby.
I like the way the Defenders have been playing football, but I love what the Renegades have done the last couple of weeks, and I'm looking for them to continue that. Shout out to the only team that has played in February in Arlington in the last, 25 years or some bullshit like that. Yeah, give me the Renegades minus the 8, and give me the over 37.5, just because I do not trust this Orlando defense whatsoever. I don't trust them to stop a Pee-wee team at this point. Shit, they probably couldn't stop my high school team, and we lost every fucking game of the season by 20 points. So give me the Arlington, give me the over.
Yeah, not a good look for Orlando, having given up 30-plus points 2 weeks in a row. Them and Vegas do seem to be the bottom feeders, even though it's only been 2 weeks. I don't want to jump too crazy on that, but if they're going to give up 30 points, this over probably hits.
Easy.
Shit, this is the toughest game to pick of the week for me. I don't know what's going on here. In honor of it being the highest spread that we've seen in the XFL, I'm going to go ahead and take Orlando to cover. That might bite me in the ass. I'm with you on the over on that one, though, unless they magically figure something out on defense. Yeah. And then little side note, AJ, I just want to say, I think you're focusing exclusively on the play on the field. Those 3 teams you're between all have home games. So I'm just saying, pay attention to the crowd, the vibe, the atmosphere. Let that play into it. And I'm confident you'll find your way to the light as a DC Defenders fan.
Hey, shout out to the Defenders having some of the best atmosphere in the XFL. And hey, as one of our viewers said last week, #free the snake. Let's fucking go, boys.
Yeah, why are you taking the beer snake away? That's
un-American, damn it.
And that dates all the way back to 2020 with the DC Defenders, who had these massive beer snakes every game. Clearly, they're not going to have lemons at this game, I don't think.
I don't think so.
After week 1, but it's okay.
I'm sure they'll find something to throw if they get it taken away. Maybe they'll be Defender dildos. Like we got the Bildos. Maybe they start bringing those back. We haven't seen a Bildo in forever.
Yeah, we'll see. I think it would be wise of them to just, not take away the beer snake because, like you said, if there's no lemons, this fan base is clearly going to figure out something else.
I would like to, and I know how this is going to sound, but I would like to affectionately name the Defenders the fans, the Defenders fans, equal to what the Eagles or Bills fans are. And I mean that with all the respect in the world. I'm not trying to take a shot at anyone. I mean just how passionate they are and everything and what they're willing to do for a team. I mean, the Bills were throwing fucking snowballs in the playoffs. I mean it with all the love in the world, but they are probably the most hardcore fans in the XFL right now.
The fan base reminds me a lot of some of the soccer fan bases for these little more minor league soccer teams over in Europe where they're still fucking diehard fans to no extent for a team that isn't maybe super on the map, and that's kind of how it feels. And I'm 100% here for it. We love it.
We're here for it. But Noah, let's move on to the final game. This is the game that I thought was the hardest to handicap. We got the San Antonio Brahmas going to the Houston Roughnecks. Roughnecks 4.5-point favorites at home. 36 is the total. What are we saying? What am I saying? No, this wasn't hard for me whatsoever. I'm going with the Roughnecks minus the 4.5 here. Give me over 36. This was honestly... It was difficult, but then I realized who was playing. I like what the Brahmas have been doing. The 4.5 does scare me. I'm not going to lie here. I would prefer if this game was at a 3 or a 2.5. And if it was at 6.5, I would then take the Brahmas. But if it's going to stay at 4.5, I will roll the dice with the Roughnecks all day long.
Yeah, I'm all over Houston minus 4.5. Don't know what to think about San Antonio. They didn't look great week 1. They looked pretty good week 2, but they also played Orlando, who's looked like dog shit. So this is where the small sample size is. It's like, do I pay attention to the blowout win they had last week or not? Is San Antonio actually somewhat decent, or is Orlando just that dog shit? So that's the hard part to decipher here. Either way, I think Houston's a much better team. They are coached by Wade Phillips, who coached the Cowboys for fucking, a decade and a half or something like that almost. Yeah. Which is crazy. Wade Phillips just retired and decided to come out of retirement. Who, could have easily probably been a, coordinator in the NFL or coordinator in college.
To head coach or whatever bullshit position he wanted.
Or even a college head coach at like some D1 programs, I'm sure he could have gotten. But Wade Phillips, he's like, you know what? XFL, this is what I want to do. Yeah, I'm not going to say he was like the greatest coach ever when he was in the NFL, but he's certainly got a shit ton of experience coaching football, and that's pretty valuable. Houston's got a good roster. Taking a minus 4.5. I'm going to go with the over 36 on this one.
Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, I like it. We only disagree on one pick, and it's just on a spread. I think that's pretty good for us.
Yeah, wow, we're 7 out of 8 in agreement on our picks this week.
And shit, we can't even go 50% in the NFL. Like 50% that we agree on in the NFL. Shout out. We're figuring it out, though. Hey, we're figuring it out just like the sports books are, just like everyone
Hive
is.
mind, baby. Hive mind.
Hive mind. Everyone lock in, baby. But yeah, I mean,
it's like the craps table. We win or lose together, baby.
Absolutely. Throw it all in 23 and let's see what happens. Let's go. But shit, Noah, you got anything else to say about the XFL week 2? I wish I had player props up. There are no player props available. It probably won't be until next season or later in playoffs or something like that. But again, I'm in Arizona and our sports books are no fun.
Yeah, I don't know that we're ever really going to get player props on the XFL on like on most books, because I think the roster turnover is going to be pretty big from season to season, assuming it comes back. It's just, well, I don't know. Maybe we get to week 6, 7, they maybe start throwing a couple out there on some of the main players, but it's
like, can I get a DiNucci over on interceptions? That's all I'm asking.
Yeah, it's just so hard because most of these teams are still trying to figure out, like, they've got guys going in and out of the starting lineups because it's just like, it's a brand new team. It's a brand new coach. It's a brand new staff, brand new players. Like, there's going to be a lot of change. I know on daily fantasy sports, people were freaking out last week who were putting in lineups specifically with DC. And, you got Jordan Ta'amu, who's the starting quarterback, but I think he ended up playing less snaps than De'Ara King, the backup. So
it's an interesting fucking situation. But hey,
that was probably due to the rain and because De'Ara King's a better runner, although Ta'amu still had like 6 for 70 yards or something like that, 78 yards on like whatever carries, maybe more than 6 carries. I don't know. Either way, I probably wouldn't advise betting on any props. Actually, they're not putting out any props because you just slam the under on everything because
what the fuck does Vegas know at this point?
Because 70-80% of those unders are going to hit. So,
well, hey, we'll keep an eye on that. Noah, you got anything else to say about the XFL before we sign off?
Yeah, I just want to say, the XFL's been getting a little bit of hate this season through 2 weeks. I think it's a little unwarranted. Other than Vegas, the Vegas hate can stay.
That
stadium's embarrassing. We've said it like 8 times now on the show. But come on, really, we're jumping at it. We're jumping on them as people calling it a bad football product. I'm like, do you remember what the USFL looked like last year?
Holy shit, that was miserable to watch. We only watched 2 weeks of it.
I think the XFL is fun. I like it, and I'm gonna keep watching it.
Noah, damn it. So will I, especially because I just put in 8 bets on the XFL. But besides that, we hope you're enjoying the XFL. Let us know your thoughts on the XFL. What do you think of the Vegas situation? What do you think of the whole situation as a whole? Drop that in the comments. We love seeing what the Degens have to think about everything.
Who's the best fan base? There's one right answer.
Only one right answer, according to Noah. I am still up for grabs, so drop that in the comments below. See if you can swing me to your team. Except if you're a Vegas fan, because I don't think under any circumstance I got the Cubs and the Diamondbacks. All right, I gotta have something in my life. But who knows? Yeah, we'll talk about the Suns later. Anyway, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching, however you're doing it. YouTube, Rumble, Twitter, whatever we're live on, whatever we're doing. Thanks for listening and watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to the show. And thank you to all of those that are already supporting us. We do appreciate it more than you know. And I do want to shout out one thing, Noah. Oh, where's my guy? Where is my guy? Hold on. I just had it. Motherfucker. Why is this doing this to me now? Oh, shout out to Mitch Geddes, by the way. He won our first ever giveaway. He posted a pic. It fucking hit. So shout out to him. We're going to be sending him some free merch. Sorry about the issue with trying to get all that figured out, but we will get that sorted for you, Mitch. Thanks for listening and watching. And to all of you, thank you so much. With that being said, I'm the Brofect1 AJ. That's the Money Train Noah. And we'll definitely see you next time on Degenerate Takes.